This is Eric Rudder here with today's U at Williams-Brice Stadium after South Carolina put up a valiant effort but came up short, losing 24-13 to the number 9 team in the country, Texas A&M. Now, neither team was quite at full strength when this game kicked off. South Carolina was without its top 3 wide receivers in Deebo Samuel, Randricus Davis, and Bryan Edwards, and those 3 players' absence really played a large role in what the Gamecocks were able to do on offense. Now, Texas A&M, on the other hand, they were without 2 of their top wide receivers in Speedy Noel and Seals Jones, but also the biggest loss for them on the day was Myles Garrett. Now, the top defensive end in the country, perhaps, who's been heralded as potentially a top 5, top 10 NFL draft pick next year, he's a huge force for the Aggies on the defensive line, and a big part of their game plan coming into tonight was slowing down Myles Garrett. Now, that wouldn't be a task that the Gamecocks would have to face, but there still were plenty of other obstacles for them to overcome. Now, in the first half, both teams played a real tight game. South Carolina struck first with a 75-yard touchdown run on the first play from scrimmage by A.J. Turner. Now, with that score on the board, the Gamecocks were able to hold Texas A&M relatively in check for a lot of the first half. After 2 quarters of play, it was a 7-7 game, and a lot of momentum was riding on the Gamecock side. Now, one thing that really weighed down South Carolina in the second half were a series of missed opportunities. The Gamecocks had chances to bring the game closer with 2 field goals, and they also dropped 2 punts that ended up proving pivotal as the Aggies recovered one late in the game. Now, this allowed the Aggies to put some distance in between them and South Carolina. Now, outside of those missed opportunities, A&M pulled away in the second half thanks to the quarterback struggles South Carolina was experiencing. Now, true freshman Brandon McIlwain played well in his first home opener against ECU, but he's sort of been middle of the road since that time. He was above 50% completion percentage today, but Will Muschamp didn't ask him to do anything too difficult without 3 of his top wide receivers. McIlwain ran a lot of zone read, and he kept things mostly centered on the ground game. And as a result, the Gamecocks didn't have the explosive offense that they really liked, and Turner's play, that was really the only big boost that their offense had all day. Now, with that in mind, Muschamp made a move late in the fourth quarter to pull McIlwain in favor of previous starter Perry Orth. And once Orth got in the game, Gamecocks really were able to move the ball a lot more efficiently, especially through the air, and they got some rhythm going in the passing game. But despite that late charge and a lot of momentum on SC's side, late with about 6 minutes left in the game, the Aggies were able to hold on, and they played like a team in control in the second half. That's how a top 10 team should perform, and it leads to the question going forward on who's going to lead this Gamecocks team after they've gone back and forth at the quarterback position so far. In the post-game press conference, Muschamp alluded to the fact that he's going to take some more time to think about who he's going to trot out there next week, but in the meantime, they're going to go back to work tomorrow, review the film, and hit practice hard on Tuesday. This is Eric Rudder from today's U at Williams-Brice Stadium, checking in until next time.